I am 37 years old, and here I am in the parking lot of my job. And I need another source of income. This is not I have no plan for retirement. I have no money saved up for retirement. Everything I make pretty much goes out the window. And when I mean out the window is I make enough to survive. I mean, I could probably save maybe $200, $300 a month and still live the same lifestyle that I live. But and I do, but then freaking things happen. My car needs a part. There goes the money. And I'm not trying to live out here like never drinking that cup of coffee, never going out to eat, never buying new shoes, always wearing the same wardrobe, which I pretty much already do. But how am I supposed to retire? I have no retirement plan. I think that the best plan out here right now at this very moment is robbing a bank and going to federal prison or something like that. Because who's going to feed me?
Okay, there's a lot of people right now that's going through that, right? A lot of people are starting to wake up and recognizing all the partying and not handling your finances. You thought in the future, right? Everything will come better. Everything is great. I'll get a raise. Everything is great. But no one took into consideration, obviously, COVID and what that did to the market, right? And also politics, tariffs, the cost of goods going up, everything being so expensive. And now it's like, okay, how are you going to retire? Right? That's why it's extremely important. And this is one of the fundamental things that people always say when it comes to finances. And I always say it too, which is you have to live on less than what you make. You have to practice that principle, which she has. She did say she had at least $200 or $300 left over in every month. But if she takes that money and she starts saving for it, and she builds an emergency fund that every time all these inconveniences happen, she knows she has it covered. And then you also need to put some of your money into a 401k and get the match. You might not be a millionaire, right? Everyone's life situation is different, especially how they handle the money. You might have made so many mistakes that will be hard for you to become a millionaire, but you could at least have something. That's the key, right? It don't matter. You think you need to have a certain amount of money, but you don't. As long as you have something that you could have in the future that could make life a little easier. Maybe Social Security is around, and with some of the money you put into your 401k, that will help you get by, right? You might not have the lifestyle that you perceive you should have, but if you're living reckless in a young age, or you're even doing good, but just not enough due to inflation and the cost of goods being so high, then what do you expect, right? Just what do you expect? You just have to be able to handle your finances. And that's the number one thing that people just keep on slipping on, man. They keep on thinking things ain't get better in the future because of this politician or whatever. No, you are the president of your own life, of your own house, right? But never forget that. Don't just sit back and rely on a president to handle your finances. You need to do it yourself. And it seems like for her, she's hitting rock bottom. She's hitting rock bottom, which a majority of people right now are starting to feel it.
My name is Yazzie. I'm a dentist and I'm broke. So that's why I'm on here. I am manifesting an extra $30,000 a month. I make literally enough just to cover my bills, like barely. I do have a house. I do have a car payment. I have 2 kids in daycare, and we're literally living paycheck to paycheck. My student loans start in 2 weeks. I literally fucked up, but you know what? It is okay because I'm gonna do it. I am gonna make that money.
Well, if you're doing that manifestation stuff, that just doesn't work. You need to go out there and just grind. But yo, come on, man. An extra $30,000 a month, that's what you need. An extra $30,000 a month is what you need. It seems like to me, man, especially the dentist, she should be able to make so much money. I don't understand her circumstance because obviously going to dentistry school is extremely expensive. But if you have a house, you have a car, seems like she's married, I'm not sure. You have a kids, you're going to daycare, looking at the house again, it looks pretty good. You're doing all right. You're doing all right. In life, we all wish we could do more, but once you get that more, then you want more, you want more. You're doing all right, right? A lot of people just fail to realize that you have all these things in your life, and that's great. Now we all want more, and there's nothing wrong with wanting more. But just understand that you're constantly chasing and chasing and chasing. You're never gonna be happy. You're never going to be happy if you continuously chasing. Because now, once you get the things that you want, then you're going to be in a whole different level. You know, then you're going to say you want something else. You want to have a vacation home, a rental home. Then you want to get an Airbnb. Then you want to get an upgrade in your car. Then you want to save for the kids' car. You want to do all these things, and you're never going to be satisfied. So just seeing her, just like, slow down, right? Pump your brakes. There's so many people right now that are going through so many financial struggles, and everyone's financial struggle is different. Okay? I even did a video earlier talking about even high earners are feeling like they're broke, which is true because it's all psychological. It's in your head. You're making all these bad financial decisions, and you need to wake the hell up and recognize you can't just go out and start spending all your money. You gotta save and live on less than what you make. It's the easiest rule in life, man, and to build wealth. That's exactly what you have to do. Because if you continue to chase, it's never going to end well. Thanks for watching, guys. Hit the like, leave a comment, and subscribe. Peace.